Hey everybody, welcome back to Daryl Tries Things Outside of His Comfort Zone. Hey everybody, welcome back to Daryl's Craft Room is a Pit. We're going to try this again. Hey everybody, um, I am a little remiss at this point. I am actually starting this recording in the middle of me working on a model. Right now I'm working on the AMT USS Enterprise NCC 1701C, the Ambassador class. Let me get out the box here, show it to you. Oops, there we go. I'm working on this bad boy, and it is at 1/1400 scale. It's from the next gen, and it is a translucent model for lighting. So I'm doing a lot of stuff I've never done before when it comes to lighting. Now, I have already started on stuff. I didn't think I was going to be making a video because, I was just horsing around trying to get my mojo going. And but I've been doing so much stuff, I really need to document it some, let everybody know what's going on. So I'm going to intersped this with some pictures of some stuff I've done. One of the things is that normally when people do these translucent models that have the windows on them, what they do is they paint the model, and then let me get it here. I've already light blocked a lot of it. Where all the windows are, you can see all those little things there. Those are all the windows, and there's hundreds and hundreds of them on this. What they do is they then get like a little pick or dental tool, and they scrape it out. Now, I didn't want to do that because that sounded too easy. Far be it from me to do the easy thing. So what I did instead, and I'll go ahead and put up the pictures right now, is my sister some years ago had given me a silhouette cameo, which is a little vinyl cutter. It's like a competitor to the Cricut, and she had not really used it that much, so she gave it to me, and I thought maybe I might be doing some paint masks with it. So that's what I did. Is I did my first paint masks with it, which is these window masks. And let me go in here, and the first picture you see is just a whole bunch of window masks, because there's hundreds of masks that I did on here. And as you get closer, you can see each individual one and how they're nicely rounded. And just to give you an idea of the size here, they're 1.75 millimeter tall and 0.5 millimeter wide, each of these. And these are on the big ones. Some of the windows actually took a smaller one that I had to cut that down to like a 1.25 millimeter in height. And so I applied those all in there. And then I went ahead and painted over with some black, and then lit it from underneath, and found out that, that wasn't enough. No, I had to do several coats on this to get it blocked where you were not, if I held a flashlight underneath, you could not see any light coming through. And after I did that on this top, then I went on the back side, you can see here, and I put tape down where all the windows were, and everything around the edges there. You can see too where these I don't know if you can see these, where you can see those windows at there. I blocked the blocking. I paint masked the blocking that way. When after I put everything on, I did a coat of black and then a coat of white for reflectivity, and then I pulled all those off. So now when I shine a light through on the windows that have the masking on them, you can see a little bit of bleed through, and that's what I wanted. Now another thing I did is I have the Tenna controls. The Tenna controls, I purchased their little navigation board that you can get that just has the navigation and the beacon lights, the blinking patterns for those. And even though there's not a pattern that is for the Enterprise C, because apparently they never showed the blinking lights on the Enterprise C in that one episode. So I just went ahead and I'm going to use the Enterprise D's pattern, because I figure it's close enough in chronology. Yeah, close enough in a period of time together that probably is a good pattern to use. Now the thing is, though, is that where on the model where the beacon lights are supposed to be, there were just like little nubs there, and it wasn't all the way through. So what I did is I went through, and I of course they sit right where the locator pins are. So I had to cut the locator pins off, and then I cut these off and drilled them out with a 0.8 millimeter. And I was going to run fiber optics, but then I was watching a video by the late great Boyd from TrekWorks, and he was saying, he doesn't really like doing the fiber optics. He instead prefers to run just an SMD right underneath it, and then I guess he was doing just like a little bit of microcrystal clear and building up a little nub there. But I didn't want to do that with the crystal clear, because I know my skill level, and it would just end up looking really gnarly. So I was like, aha, I have printers. So what I did is now this is more photos, I then, in Tinkercad, just put together a simple little 0.75 millimeter cylinder with a dome on top that is 2 millimeters in diameter and 0.5 millimeter tall. And then I put those over to my slicer and printed those off. And now if you look really closely there, I have one that I just put right there. And what I'm going to do is I have the SMDs, and I'm going to glue those on with some microcrystal clear right up to the hole that I drilled. And then I'll do the light block it all after it's there with some tulip black fabric paint, I think it's called. It's really great stuff. And then just make sure it's masked off, finish off all the beauty painting, and then clear coat it. And then right before I put the decals on, I'll go ahead and install all of those little caps that I made and glue them in with microcrystal clear. That way it'll shine properly. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can. Where's the flashlight? All right. So it's right there, and let me turn off this light. Ooh, you can see it right there. It just lights that up really nice. And so that's what we're gonna do with this. Now I just need to, and also I am on the bottom here, and this was just for testing it. I have these super bright LED strips that I wired in, and then I 3D printed these little stands. There's just simple, something to glue down, and then a little protrusion for them to get glued onto. And this lights up the entire interior, so that's going to be really good. Now I just need to work on I've already got all the light blocking and everything done on the main halls, the engineering halls, and it's already got the paint masks on the windows, so those will all be good. I just need to do that. And also I picked up a set from Lake Monster Details. I picked up a set of these chiller grills, resin blue chiller grills with the red basards in them, and it also comes with another deflection dome, deflector dish. And so I'll be putting those in as well. It's all interesting. It's all fun. But yeah, that's what I want to share right now. I'll get to work more on this, and then I'll go ahead and post it up so you know what I'm doing. Later.
don't talk loud, I'll work in style, so stick around, stay wild.